Yeah, what's good, YouTube? My name is Wolfgang. This is my first ever reaction video, my first ever my first ever YouTube video, however you want to call it. Today I'm gonna be reacting to Jeff Dahmer. Jeff Dahmer was a serial killer in 1991. He got arrested for killing 17 men, and later in 1994, he got murdered in prison. Today I'm gonna be looking at the victims of his crimes. So these are his these are the family members he murdered. And I want to warn you, it is very gruesome to watch, and very sad. It is a series on Netflix called Dahmer. I think it's really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very emotional and sad though. But for me, I truly liked it. You know what I'm saying? It is. I am gonna spoil some of the scenes. And yeah, man, like I said, this is my first YouTube video. It's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little nervous, so the energy ain't quite there, but I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be there, for the rest of the videos that I, do on this page. So let's get started with Jeff Dahmer, man.
The spectators now included high school parties, organized to remind youngsters of the perils of going with strangers, for fun or for money, and that this was no ordinary trial was emphasized by allowing the relatives of the victims to address the court and, at last, to confront Jeffrey Dahmer.
My name is Shirley Hughes, and I'm Tony Anthony Hughes' mother. I would like to say to Jeffrey Dahmer that he don't...
Alright, so, before she starts talking in the Netflix series Dahmer, I felt like this was one of the saddest episodes on there. Her son is deaf. In that series, it seemed that like Jeffrey was truly enjoying his presence, Tony presence. They actually went out on a couple dates, and throughout the series before it got to Tony, Jeffrey did not go on dates with these guys. He's just lured them back to his home, and he drugged them and he killed them. I truly felt like Jeffrey truly liked it, Tony. He just was afraid that he was gonna leave, but that's what a lot of people are stating online as well. I think that, but in like another part of me is thinking like, dude was gonna do this anyway, 'cause that's who he is. You feel me? And it's very sad, like how what I seen in this in the Netflix series is like, you know what I'm saying, like how they treated black people back then, like how the cops treated black people back then, like, all of these women went to the police office and told them like, my son is missing, and they acted like, they didn't give a fuck, and they probably didn't, because back in the 90s, they truly didn't care about black people like how they do now. Some of them do and some of them don't, but I know, like, seeing this Netflix series about Dahmer, it's like dude got a slap on the wrist every single time he did something. Like, I seen in one of the scenes, this nigga was at a fucking fair and he had his pants down and his penis inside of a fucking game. Like, who do shit like that? This nigga had his penis out inside of a game. If a black person would have did that in the 90s, this nigga would still be in jail to this day. But this nigga got, a slap on the wrist. He didn't even really go to jail. But like I said, this part right here was very sad in the series, so I'm gonna let her talk.
Know the pain, the hurt, the loss, and the mental state that he had put our family in. 2 fingers and 1 thumb means I love you in sign language. My son was deaf.
My name is Dorothy Straughter. I'm Curtis Straughter's mother. Just a few things that I would like to say. You took my 17-year-old son away from me. I'll never get a chance to tell him that I loved him. I'd have a chance to tell him that I loved him the last time I saw him, which will be a year tomorrow. You took my mother's oldest grandchild from her. And for that, I can never forgive you.
My name is Inez Thomas, and I'm the mother of David Thomas. You know, I don't understand how a person could really harm a person and to say that, well, I did this because he wasn't my type. Well, if everybody go around doing something to somebody because it's their type, this would be a sad world today.
And I truly agree with that, because, like, that was so messed up how he did those men. And now hearing that he wasn't their type, that's why he killed them. That's very sad and, like, depressing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's tough. Like, dude ate these men, bro. Dude didn't just kill him. He wanted to see them niggas suffer, bruh. Excuse me. He wanted to see them dudes suffer, dude. Like, and that was sad, bro. Like, imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, killing somebody and then eating them. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, I seen Jeffrey Dahmer in this Netflix series, you know, drunk a kid, drunk like a patient blood. Like, he used to be a little doctor or whatever, and he used to have, like, he used to take the blood from the doctor's office, and he would, you know, take it home and drink their blood. And I'm like, bro, dude is sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude was truly a devil, like the real live devil, bro.
And I just feel that this man should never be able to walk the face of earth or to be able to harm anyone else again.
Good morning, Honor. My name is Donald Bradoff. For the Bradoff family. My mother gave 5 beautiful kids. We lost. He destroyed the baby of the family. And I hope you go to hell. I love this world. You guys did a wonderful job. Bottom of my heart, thank to God, I got a lot of strength. Thank you all.
You know what? This ain't funny, but dude, whoever played this character, they had him down to the T. I liked him, and I like the next character that's getting, the next woman that's getting ready to come to the podium. I like both of them. You know, I didn't know who he was at first, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going, bro. Hello.
God bless America.
Oh, snap. This is my first time, bro.
My name is Rita Isbell, and I'm the oldest sister of Errol Lindsay.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Like I said, man, this one right here, I don't know who played her, but they played her to the T. And I like this. Like, I like this one, you know, the best. Like, this is, like, I feel like I felt everything she was saying in the series and, like, right here on YouTube, like the actual woman. Man, this is hard to look at, you know, and I didn't know this was actual footage. Like I said, like, when in 1991, when this happened, I wasn't even born. In 1991, in July, I wasn't even born. But in 1994, I was born, but I was like, you know, I'm a baby, I'm a kid, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to walk yet at that point. So I did not know it was real live footage of the actual lady doing this. You know, because sometimes the best parts of movies, they don't have the actual footage. And you know, you go around, you're trying to search for that. But it was actually kind of easy to search for this. I don't know why, but it was truly easy. And I did not know this was, you know, they had cameras in the courtroom, you know, filming all of this. I did not know that. So, you know, salute to all these women and men that came up and spoke about their loved ones, because what happened was a true tragedy, man. But I felt this one. I felt all of them, but I felt this one the most.
Whatever your name is, Satan, I'm mad. This is how you act when you are out of control. I don't want to ever see my mother have to go through this again. Never, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I hate you, motherfucker. I hate you. This is out of control. Don't fuck with me, Jeffrey. I'll kill you. God damn it. Look at me, motherfucker. I kill you.
And the actor, bro, like the actor that played her, she did an outstanding job, man. Like, I don't know who she was. I'm gonna have to look her up and like, yo, she was outstanding. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. The actor actually, man, she just put on a performance. Like, wow, it was amazing. Like, she really made me believe and made me cry at this point. You know, at this point of the series, I ain't no crybaby. I don't really do too much of that shit. But at that point, I was motherfucking tearing up. Like, god damn. You know, because that's how real it felt in the series. And then to look at the actual person, it's even realer. So, and that's it. You know, but this series really showed me that white privilege back then was real. You know, I don't really hang around white people or whatever.
I've been getting paid.
So I don't really tend to see it other than online and shit. But how those cops acted towards those black families and those Asian families that went to the police, even the Asian man that was at the podium trying to say, you know, his son was drugged. The judge was like just like this in the courtroom, listening to the dude like nigga, is this over yet? Like, that's how the judge was acting, and that really pissed me off, bro. Like, so back then, white privilege was at an all-time high. So they really didn't give a damn about nobody, you know, except their own. It is like that today, but I feel like it's better, cause that movie, like, and I ain't know that, you know, I didn't know like how the neighbor stated that she would call the police and they would never show up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember being a teenager and we had those little phones. They weren't flip phones yet, but it was the little home phones. You accidentally call 911 and you hang it up. 911 would show up because you accidentally called them. So I didn't know that, you know, back in the day, you know, if you were black and you called the police, they'll tell you, well, we'll show it tomorrow. What the fuck? No, nigga, you gonna show it right now. Like, so I feel like us, you know, millenniums or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I feel like we do have we're spoiled for one, we got it made for two, cause how they struggled being black back in the day. Like, I never thought a police officer, I never heard a police officer say, I'm gonna come tomorrow. I don't never call the cops, so, you know, I ain't gonna hear that shit anyway. But, you know, from, you know, my mother's perspective, she would always say, you know, don't even pretend like you calling them, because, you know, you don't want that energy around. So, but yeah, man, that was fucked up, right? But like I said, man, if you wanna see the series, it's on Netflix, man. Like, and it's like, it's painful to watch, you know. It's painful to watch, man. Like, damn. Like, but alright, man, this is my little reaction video. This is my first time doing it. Like, leave a comment in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what I can do better. Like I said, this is my first time in my little first video, so like don't go too hard on me. But like let me know like what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong.